Why, hello everyone. This is the Bub031 here again, and we're doing another layout tour. This is going to be the last one until September here in Ottawa. So, we'll take you around the layout, a little bit different, and watch a few trains work the yard and see them go by. So, I want you all to sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so as we walk in this time, it's a little bit different. The traffic supervisor is actually in the middle of the room this time, instead of at the beginning. But as you can see, we have a layout here of all the stations and of the layout of how it is. It's basically two loops with a couple of two small branches and one large branch, and there's a choke point. It was a fun layout to run at, I could say that. And of course, here's all our locals on the board. Here's all our train passes with our log sheet. We also have our train board, which is up on the wall, and our stats. All right, so we're going to start at the yard. So the yard actually is only on one end. So we're coming out of Wycliffe, and then we come past Chalk River up to Hawthorne, which is all electronic switching. Moving around, we then hit Ottawa River Bridge, a big sweeping curve. We then hit up M&O Junction, which has two crossovers and is a Y. We then come up to MP Foods and Vesta, one of the main industries for switching. And then we move around Fallowfield Station. Next we come up to Glen Tay, which has one industry for recycling. And then we come up to DeBojo, which is grain, fertilizer, insecticide, tie loading, and a transfer. We then come to a crossover at Prescott, and then up to York River, which takes us back to M&O Junction, and just on the end is Green Valley and Willowdale, which is a small spur. So I think I hear a train coming, so we're just going to stop. We'll continue the tour after as we watch this train go by. So hope you enjoy. All right, so now we're going to be moving west of Hawthorne, come across Rideau River into Beechburg Siding. Someone actually left the switch open. Then we have Mandrake, which is a simple station stop, and then we come into Algonquin Park. Next, we have as well the fiddle yards on the back end, just to let you know. So we then hit the hot box, and then we have to Cremona. And as you can see, there's a tunnel there to go to the fiddle yard. We then catch up to South Keys, which is a transitway station. Very beautifully done. And then we come up to Armpire Power, Rock Cut, and Bennett, which is a bridge. And then we have Milepost 124, which is a working signal. We then have Albert's Abyss, and then Connaught. Moving around, we have the curved bridge of JGRC right into Bayview, which is a interchange and upper and lower station with three bridges coming around the West Loop. Moving forward, we have Rhinebeck Falls, and then we come into Colonnade, which has McAsphalt and Superior Propane, as well as another transfer on the far side. We then have what we call the Welsh modules, which is Rosebush, Kerndale, Clinderwin, and Mine Clughog. Moving on the back side of that, we have Spencer's Gap attached to Bell's Corners, which we're looking at right now. And then we cross Jock River into Memorial Point. And then we come across Weepy Station with Mason Creek. Then we go to Elwood here, as you can see. And then back 3 bridges back down the main line. So now we're going to move on to one of the branches. So we're back to Wycliffe again. We then come across Apple Hill. This is moving down the main branch. We have Gary into Orleans. Aggregate. Then we cross the bridge of Long Lac to Jackfish Bay. We're going to move to the other side of Jackfish Bay, though, and continue on with the tour here. Moving slightly along, we then cross the bridge of Jeans into Camy Lead and Camy West, which then takes us right into Camy, which is all automotive. 2 locals work out of here. Then we have the backside of Camy into Merivale. So now coming off Wycliffe, we're going to look at the yard. The yard's basically not a run-through yard this time. Everything comes into here. Basically, it's designed like Mac Yard. Pushing past Ottawa Yard, we have Castor River, which I will show you right now. And then we keep moving past this. We keep going right up to an Annex Auto Terminal, which you will see here. So this is where Camy gets switched out as well, like all the auto racks. All right, so that's mostly going to be the layout. We're going to watch a train work the yard now.
Because there's none that are like that. Yeah. What is this?
Truck.
8B. Yeah, well.
Love that Jeep 9RM mother and slug. So now we're basically looking at all the electric components. There was the main mother brain to run the layout. We mostly run this with the laptop with JMRI. We also have a computer here to program our ESU lock sound decoders. And now we're going to be moving on to the actual Yardmasters area. So this is all the alpha codings that we put for the car cards and car repair. As well, this is where you can pick up your cars and your work orders, and then you place them into the actual little area here. Okay, so that's going to be it for this layout tour. So this is going to be it for Hotrak May 2024, everyone. This is basically going to be the last operating session until the end of summer break when we're back in September. But don't worry, we will be running at the Arnprior Train Show, and we also have a show in July. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed these layout tours. And as always, make sure the signal's green and keep moving down the line.